Good morning, students. Hope you are good and fine. Today, we are going to start with two new topics. The first one is R&D Management and Industrial Context. Second one is R&D and Investment in Company Success. So here, it is clear that there is no single techniques for managing R&D. There are no proper instructions and computer designs that guarantee the success of R&D. Each and every organization is different from the others in its competitive environment and has ever their own state of change. Therefore, R&D should be controlled with the respect of the resources of organization in the competitive industry. Yeah, see here, we have to totally understand what do you mean by research, what do you mean by development, how R&D is going to be managed with industrial context. Let's have a look one by one. First, we are going to learn about what do you mean by research. What is research? According to the big experts, they inform that research is a systematic investigation into existing or new knowledge. It is used to establish or confirm facts, reaffirm the results of existing or previous work. So, in the common parlance, the words are clear so that you can able to understand. Research is nothing but it's an investigation or a new knowledge which is going to be acceptable by the firm for the facts or for the confirmation of the facts and the result for the output of the company. So that's the reason we are going to do the research. Research is going to take place. It's like a planning, total planning before doing an action or implementing any strategies into the market. So the research will help to the companies or to the marketers for collecting the data and doing the research on it and information gathering the information. Depending on the information, the companies will add modification of the product will takes place or deletion of the uh, product takes place. So this is very important for us to understand what is research. Now, what do you mean by development? Development means the act or process of growing, progressing, or developing. In general, it means expand, organize, and improve something. See, research is taking out the facts, whereas development means growing. That means progressions will be there towards the development of an organization. It means, in common parlance, it is expanding or improving. Totally, a company is after one company, the same company is going to start with another company, like it is going to become a corporate sector in common sense. So, this is the meaning of development. Now, what do you mean by R&D in mix? R&D is a purposeful and systematic use of scientific knowledge to improve man's lot, even though some of its manifesto do not meet with universal approval. This is by the expert Twist in 1992. He has mentioned in his book the R&D development that research and development is a purposeful and systematic use of scientific knowledge. We are using the scientific knowledge. The scientific knowledge will helps to improve the man lot, even though some of its manifestation do not meet with universal approval. So the scientists will do the research on it again and again, again and again. They will do the research and they will do the practice on it so that it is easy for gathering the data and information so that it will be meet with the universal approval. Yeah, next we will see to develop new knowledge and apply scientific or engineering knowledge to connect the knowledge in one field to that in others by Russell et al. In 1990. That means each other, that means the data is useful or the knowledge is useful or applied not only for scientific, it is also used for engineering or it is connected with some other field like IIT sector, like innovation, discovery. All these things will come. That means it is related with each other. It is like a chain. So research and development is very very essential and important. What is the purpose of R&D? Our object, our aim of research and development. So just have a look on the screen. Development of the current technologies offered by an organization. Development of innovations that make organization status stronger in the marketplace. Okay, here is the full stop. Yes. So what happening here? It's nothing but development of the current technology offered by an organization. Whatever the development will be there by the current development, it is taking place. Development of innovation that make organization status stronger. That means it is making the brand name. It's totally the main objective of R&D is to bring the brand name in the market or in the minds of the customer. Another thing here, development of new ideas. Development of new ideas in order to patent, that means trademark, market or sell those ideas. Development of effective products providing information to solve the problems. What are the problems we do are having? We are going to fulfill with the help of this idea. So R&D, the main purpose of R&D is to bring new ideas in order to patent. That means to bring the brand name in the minds of the customer, or it's like a promotion towards the market or sale, which the ideas will develop an effective product and provide the information to solve the problems. For solving the problems, not only for branding or content, but also identifying the problems as well as giving the solution to those problems is the main purpose of R&D department. Another thing is, it is this R&D development will R&D department will innovate the organization status stronger. Whatever they will do the innovation, whatever the things with the help of the experiment or with the engineers or scientists, whatever the things they are gathering the data, they will use this data for the sake of making the organization status stronger in the market. That too. So this is the main purpose and objective of the R&D. Now we will go for the next, R&D management. What do you mean by R&D management? Research and development managers involves the following things which are there on the screen. See, overseeing and controlling the research and development department of a given company. Whenever a company will be selected or given to the research persons, what they will do, they will see the overseeing and controlling the research development. That means they will see inner and external things and the controlling how uh, it is there. So they will go for it. Now managing and allocating the budget assigned to given research projects. So what they will manage and how they will allocate. That means they have to set the budget. The assigned given research whatever the research projects will be given to them, they have to manage within the limited amount and they have to allocate the amount or the resources within a given time or at a given place at a given thing, what it means. Another thing, ensuring that means overseeing the process of R&D and ensuring that all requirements are complied with, ensuring that the funds are allocated only to products likely to produce a good return on investment, ROI. Yeah, so the main one more purpose of R&D is they will ensure that all the requirements are compiled or not. Whatever the requirements are needed for the company, all are matching, are fulfilling it or not. Are we are getting any kind of defects in the product? Are we are getting any kind of problems in the manufacturing or delivering? What it may be. So all these they will oversee the all the process of R&D. That means from the starting of the product, that means raw materials, suppliers to the customers, supplier of the raw materials to the company to till the end of the reaching to the customers and customers feedback. All these things they will do the research. That is the main purpose of R&D. Another things, not only that, there whatever the funds are allocated only to products likely to produce of a good return on investment. Whatever they will research on the goods also, how much the company is investing on the product, and in returns what they are getting, how they will get, when, how, where, by whom. All these things will be taking place by the R&D department. Another thing, last thing, ensuring, that means they will ensure that funds invested are reasonable in light of what the return of investment will ultimately be if the product is developed properly. So what they are saying, experts are saying that whatever the funds will be invested by the company, it should be come back in the reasonable light. That means it should have to be used by the company in a reasonable light. That means it should have to focus on the proper product only or proper thing or service what it may be, and in returns we have to get the returns of investment ultimately. Then this is called proper, and for this process they will develop it, whatever the things or strategies are needed. All this product is developed properly. Well, that means all, if the product is developed properly, then we are expecting the returns of investment. So all these things will be taking place by the R&D department peoples. Now we'll go for the next thing, R&D department management. We know what do you mean by how we are going to manage the funds, how R&D department is managing. Now how R&D management and the industry contextually takes place. Now these are four important points here. Just we'll have a look one by one. R&D is to achieve new knowledge appropriate to the company's business needs resulting in new or improved products, processes, systems, or service that can increase the company's sales and profits. So it has been mentioned clearly that company, that means are the business needs resulting a new or improved product or process. Whatever the system, what is the procedure, what is the service, what is the business need of the company, all these things will be taking place. That means the R&D management will take place about the industry or company's basics needs, are their business needs, are they, how they have implement in the product, what is the process, are the system is good or not, are the services can be taken place properly or not, or that can increase. All these things will be, as a result, will increase the company's sales and profit. Yes, if a company want to be standard in the market, what it has to do, it should have to provide proper system, proper service, proper product or process or ideas of the business needs for the betterment of the customers. Once it get a label, a good label mark in the market, then we will not lose the customers, and we will be, the company or the industry will be able to improve its sales and profits. Now, another point, R&D management is dependent on industrial context. How? So why? Let's have a look. Industry research of a company focus on product development, new technologies, hmm, product development, new technologies, understanding of technologies in existing product technologies in manufacturing. All these things will be there. So product development should be there. New technologies, whatever the new technologies are coming day by day, we have to utilize that. Understanding of the technology in existing product, technologies in manufacturing, hmm, and application of knowledge for commercial purpose. All these things should have to be taken place. That means the industry research of a company should have to focus on these things, or else they'll be back in the market. So what are the things? Product development should be there every year, or depend on the market conditions and situation. The company should have to change or add the features, or they have to modify it, or they have to delete the old features in the product. Now, development, what is the new technologies are using by other people? Can we do that or not? Or we have to buy, or we can create that. So all these things will be taken place by the R&D management. Understanding of the technology, not only taking that, we have to understand and we have to able to use the technology is also important. Some people buy the technologies but they are unable to utilize or understand it, then we won't get the existing product what we want. So it is very important that understanding the technology is also important, and what are the new technologies are coming for manufacture. That is also very very important. We have to go for it. And application of knowledge. Whatever the applications are there for the knowledge of commercial purpose, we have to be updated one. Then there will be a win-win situation towards our R&D department and the industrial sector. Now we'll go for next point. R&D department, I mean R&D management in the industrial chemical industry will be completely differ from those in the food industry. Yeah. So whatever the R&D department process of the systems is there in chemical industry, that will be totally different from food industry. It means that one organization's system or the process of R&D activity is totally different from other industries. From industry to industry, it will differ, and from organization to organization, it will differ. R&D managers in industrial chemical companies may not have to deal with brand managers, but whereas in the food industry, brand managers will be very influential. See, this is one example I want to say you that R&D managers in industrial chemical companies coming for the chemical companies, that is not that much in demand or compulsory for the brand managers. But whereas in the food industry, brand manager is very important for us, essentials. We have to go for this. So these are the difference between uh, the process in different industry. Now, consumers research scientists will have a significant influence on decision making in consumers market, but not in industrial market. See, consumers research people are different, and industrial research people are different. Consumer research scientists, what they will do, or engineers, what they will do, they will focus on, or they will take the decisions on seeing the customers feedback or the decisions of the consumers in the market. But whereas in the marketing, after taking the data, the industrial people will manufacture those products or items, or they will provide those salaries to the customers. Now, R&D management and industrial context will have no single best way to manage R&D. This is very important. Different in branches. Either if, as I was saying that food industry and chemical industry, we are having different branches or different departments. So it will differ. And R&D department will provide a long history. How we are going to calculate R&D? Let's have a look here on the screen. Research and development as percentage of sales is equal to R&D expenditure by total sales income into 100. So we'll get the result. With this result, we are able to identify whether this R&D department come for the large firms or the small firms. I hope students have understood. Now we'll go for another picture, that is strategies role of R&D. So these are the strategies of R&D, how they are focusing. Maybe the picture is not good. I will just so it is looking like blur in my system. I hope students it will be look good in your system. Just zoom it, you'll get the clear picture. Now we will go for the another topic, that is R&D investment and company success. How R&D in why we have to do that, means why every company or the organizations are in need of R&D department in their organizations. Why shall or how much amount and when we have to utilize R&D investment, and how the company will get success if they use this system or this department. Just have a look. R&D is a place or the part of a company operations that seeks knowledge to develop, design and enhance its products, services, technologies or process. As mentioned clearly, very simple words, that company's operations seeks of knowledge. That means whatever the operations are taking place in the company, like knowledge to develop, design, enhance its product, service, technologies, process, all these things will operate. Company's operation will takes place, and along with creating new products and adding features to old ones, investing in R&D connections various parts of the companies and strategy and business plans such as marketing and cost reduction. Not only that, R&D department investment means what are the things should have to be developed in the company, what sort of new design we have to bring, or what enhanced products we have to bring, our services, our technology as the process. But also R&D department will focus on to add or remove new features or new product or old features or old products from the market. And investing in R&D connects is various part of the company strategies. What are the company strategies are there, how we are getting the information from the marketers, as we have discussed in the last class, that how the marketing data will be collected. Depending on the data, they will do the research on it, or they will develop the new strategies, and depending on these new strategies the business plan will be there before launching all. And what is those? Nothing but those are the for profit making and minimizing the cost. The major role of the management is maximize the profit, minimize the cost. So such as marketing and cost reduction, every company want to reduce its cost and they want to expand in the market. So this is the main purpose, that why the investment of a company is needed in the R&D department. Now we'll go for the next term. Some advantages of research and development are clear. Just have a look, such as possibility for increased productivity or new product lines. What are the new product lines will there shall we add or not? If I take an example, Procter and Gamble, P&G. So they started with Johnson and Johnson, baby soap, baby oil hair. That means new product lines are coming in the market with new features in it. So it has become a brand and trend in the market. Everyone are focusing nowadays. So now these people's are they have started with new some newborn baby items of bath, soap, shampoo, oil, massage, bath. All these products are there. Baby oil, baby shampoo, baby massage, baby moisture soap, baby uh, powder. All these things are the examples of the products line we are having one by one. Now, the Internal Revenue Services offers an R&D tax credit for business. So the internal revenue services, whatever the services are taking within the company or organizations, it offers an R&D tax credit for business. It's like a tax for the business, whatever the services we are providing to the customers. Some investors look firms with aggressive R&D efforts, and in some cases, small business are bought out by larger firms in the industry for their R&D. See what will happen? The big people, companies, people, they will target to the small business people to find out or to bought out the larger firms in the industry for their R&D. So these are the things are there, and if you people may know that if we are paying the tax to the government, in returns we are getting some benefits like that. The company peoples will also focus on the R&D departments, like it is just when we are investing the amount, what we are getting, it's like a tax we are giving to the company's name or the brand, and as a result we are getting it's the system or the problems, we are going to identify the problems with solutions. So that's the main purpose of R&D, and that's the reason why the companies will invest in the R&D department. Now we will go for why. That means investing in research and development. Why and how? Research and development consists of the investigative activities that a person or the business choose to do with the desired result of a discovery that will either create an entirely new product or product line or service. So what will happen? The R&D department consists of, that means the activities will be there, investigating activities, the inspection activities will be there that a person or the business will choose to do with desired result. They will have some unique result. They will identify the problems and they will bring. That means nowadays every company is focusing on R&D depend. It's like a spy. They are working like a spy. They are like the eyes and ears and the mouth in the competitive market. Whatever they will see, the research people are seeing with the problems, what are the problems their company is facing with other competitors, and what is the solution for this, and how we are going to manage. So all these things will be taking place in the R&D. So that is the reason the investigating department activities is very important. So what will happen after discovery? The result will be created entirely, a new product will come, or the new product line will come, or new service will come into the market. Now here, where to invest, that means these are the major question that R&D department will give the result to the companies or the market. Where we have to invest, which projects and technologies to invest in, when to stop investing into a project that appears to fail but could not deliver sufficient benefits. All this data will be given by R&D departments. Now R&D investment versus company success. How the company will invest and how the company will get success. The top 1250 R&D active companies in the world invested nearly $500 billion in R&D in 2005 and 6. And what is the result? The business performance of companies in 2006 has shown a steady improvement over the last 3 years, with growth of R&D now 7%, 5% in 2005. Profitability increased to 11%, 9.6 in 2005. That means when they started investing the amount in R&D department, the very how many 1250 companies have investigated in R&D active companies in 2005 and 6. As a result, within the last from past 3 years, they have not reached to that. From in 2005 itself only, they have reached from 7% to 11% profitable. Now you can see in 2000 until 19 it was 49%, 34% to 49% of profitability increase in the market of this research department. Now, how it will result? Just have a look here. What are the world top 25 R&D spent US dollar in 2018? Just have a look here. See, these are the Amazon.com, Alphabet, Volkswagen, Samsung, Microsoft, Huawei, Intel, Apple, Roche, Johnson and Johnson, Daimler, Mercos, Toyota Motor, Nova. All these are the companies and in billions. This red line is denotes about strategies. 2018 Global Innovation 1000 Study and 2018 European Union's EU is top of the European Union's Industrial and R&D Investment Scoreboard. How much it is recorded. So with these you can see these are the companies where in how much dollar it has been increased. So these are the things the R&D department is providing. And if you see in this, in 2005 to 2014, the spending growth with one expectation each year of the global innovation 1000 studies has witnesses witnessed an increase in R&D investment. That means why R&D department is focusing nowadays more and more. So the growth rate, if you see from 2005 to 2014, this year of 9 years, it has ranged. That means the total they are used to earn 400 billions in 2004, but the growth rate has increased up to here. If you see, it's above $600. So it has been increased a percentage. See, it's for 2.2. Again, it has been increased and fluctuation came back, but it has increased overall. So as because of this lockdown, again it has went into minus. Now this is the 1 year growth rate. How it is going? What's the percentage has growth? So with the help of R&D, they will give the data to us properly. I hope students have understand the topic. Have a nice day. Just mention your roll number on the comment box. Thank you. And tomorrow or in the next class, we will talk about the how class R&D will classify towards the operations makeup. Thank you.